When I say I have no words, I quite literally have no words. It just never ends. Like it constantly happens over and over and over. Every single day, I have a routine. I go on Google and I look, I just search up layoffs. And guess what happens every single time? It never fails. I see layoffs every single day. Let's just get into it because I genuinely want to break it down and you guys tell me what you guys think about this below. But here's the next round of layoffs, guys. You got Procter Gamble, they're laying off 7,000 workers. And it blows my mind. It genuinely blows my mind. And when are we going to draw the line at all these layoffs here? Let's break it down here. So Procter Gamble said on Thursday it will cut 7,000 jobs. 7,000 jobs will be cut over the next 2 years, or about 15% of its non-manufacturing workforce. Okay, 7,000. Let's chill it. Let's break that down really quick. 7,000 workers. Okay, over the course, guys, 15% of this company's workforce, 7,000 workers. That's a huge number. I don't want to undermine that. I don't want to just walk over that like that's nothing there. Yeah, there's over 100,000 people within the United States right now, but 7,000, I said 100,000, 100 million. I think it's like 300 million or something, whatever the crazy number is. 7,000 people are out of their job. 7,000 families are without money, income. They don't know how they're going to eat. 7,000. Okay. Let's get back into it, okay? Let's break this down a little bit more. In a statement, the consumer products giant said it wants to boost productivity and cut costs as it competes in what the company describes as an increasingly challenging environment, okay? I see this all over. This is what companies continue to say over and over and over again. It's so sad, guys. It's so unfortunate and it's so frustrating because this is what we're facing right now. Every single company is doing this now. This is an excuse. They're using these tariffs, they're using all these pricing, they're using everything that's going on within the country right now as an excuse. Bigger thing, AI. I'm gonna get to that a little bit later on, but let's break this down a little bit further, okay? Finally, there will be additional changes to ensure an even more agile, empowered, accountable organization design, making roles broader, teams smaller, work more fulfilling and more efficient, including leveraging digitization and automation, the company said. The company did not specify which regions will be directly impacted. P&G has a total global workforce of 108,000 people. Okay. Let's get a little bit further into it. Along with the workforce, it said it would make changes to its portfolio, including brand diversity. So they're changing up how they're investing in their stock here. And its earnings reported slumping sales growth, citing a challenging consumer and geopolitical environment. Procter & Gamble made 19.8 billion in net sales in Q3, down 2% from the year prior. 19.8 net sales. I'm not talking about sales, net sales in Q3. This is crazy. The company next earnings call is slated for July 29th, which I'm going to put on my calendar just to watch that myself, okay? And let's see here. It says workforce reductions aren't just affecting consumer companies, they're affecting all across industries amid tariff uncertainty and changes in consumer spending. Companies are spending less, slower hiring, and sending layoff notices, said. Okay, let's break this down, guys. And as I'm not even gonna sit here and read, like a teleprompter, whatever the case is. I'm gonna break it down and really what is really going on out here, guys. Companies are using AI and they're just letting it take over. They're looking at any kind of way they can cut costs and they're using it. They're saying, okay, they want to run more efficiently. This is the big phase that everybody's going to be saying over and over and over again. You started with Microsoft. Guys, I told you guys this months ago. Months ago, I told you guys this. As a matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, actually, when Microsoft came out with their announcement, companies are going to start following suit. It's like a domino effect. And you're going to see layoff after layoff after layoff. They're going to call it making their company more efficient. They're trying to run a more lean service because guess who can do it? Robots. Robots can do all these work. So if every company just up and decide, oh, we don't need you anymore. We can use the AI and they can do the job even faster. Guess what they're going to do? And we're supposed to be bringing manufacturing within the United States. How are we going to bring manufacturing within the United States if we're laying off people within? Listen, or maybe this is the transition. This is how we're supposed to do it. This is Trump's big plan to bring the manufacturing within the United States, get rid of the middle, and only have the bottom and the top. I've been saying this, guys, over and over and over again. It is so frustrating. I see it all the time, guys. Oh man, 7,000, guys. 7,000 7,000 workers are going to be without jobs. And luckily, this is going on over a 2 year span. This is a good thing. It's only over a 2 year span. And hopefully, they offer these people kind of equivalent jobs. I doubt it. They'll probably send them down to the warehouse and send them factory jobs, which is fine. I mean, hopefully, their pay stays roughly the same or whatever the case is. But 7,000. And we just enter in the worst job market since a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever the case is. We have hit a new low in terms of job markets. Yeah, they reported that jobs are increasing, but also layoffs are increasing. It's getting bad. It's really bad. And you're seeing AI just take over everything. Guys, I genuinely don't know. And y'all can let me know what you think. Like, I genuinely don't even know where's the humanity behind it. Like, are we gonna get to a point to where there's not gonna be any more roles where white collar, like the white collar is just going to be gone eventually, like because majority of the work that white collar workers do can be done with AI. So then you're just going to have everybody who's going to be, they're going to do work with their hands. They're going to be electricians, which is fine. You got to do what it takes. If I got to go back and be an electrician, I will make it happen, right? I will figure it out. And you just listen, those roles are going to be gone because AI can do it now. You're going to have one person that's going to be managing all these little robots, these computers, or whatever the case is, and they're going to be going around doing all the work. It's going to be like that within the next few months, and it's happening very, very soon. If you would have asked me what I thought the future was going to look like about 10 years ago, I would have said, maybe robots is going to be here, but I didn't think it was going to be anything like this. Guys, we need regulation. This is the solution. I think in the future, within the next few months, guys, there needs to be some kind of regulation right now to end this process, guys. There needs to be some kind of regulation to stop all these layoffs from continuing to just spread across the country. Because this is what's going to happen. You're going to see each and every single company just come back and just lay off their entire tech force, their entire upper management, their entire corporate roles. And yeah, there are some unnecessary roles out there. There are some roles out there that could be running more efficiently. But as a whole, you're going to see this happen across the board. And until you have regulations, you have the new Gen VO right now who can create an entire movie with the click of a button. Oh God. It's scary. It's really scary. I genuinely am worried. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm not trying to make you afraid. But if we don't get a control over AI, if we don't get any kind of regulation going, who knows what the next few months are going to look like? Who knows what the future is going to look like? Who knows how far it's going to go? You're going to start seeing actors quit. You're going to start seeing many people just give up. Like they just don't know what to do. What's next? But hey, listen, I'm out of words. You guys let me know what you think about this. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah. This is crazy. 7,000. But hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well for more great content like this. I guess I'll see you next video. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe am I gonna get laid off next? Like genuinely, this is all these families, guys. These are families. These are real people who are getting laid off. Real people. Okay. I wish I had a counter. It's probably been 1 million people that's got laid off in 1 year. This year alone. It's crazy.